Defend life. All life matters. On this 27th Sunday in the ordinary time, the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 21, verses 33 to 34, tells the parable of the vineyard owner who leased his vineyard to tenants, but they refused to give him the produce. They even killed the owner's son when he came to collect what was due to him. This parable reminds us of our role as caretakers entrusted with preserving life. However, in the Nigeria context, we are confronted with the harsh reality of daily bloodshed caused by greed, selfishness, injustice, and a lack of a sense of the sacred. If we believe we are one Nigeria, then we should also believe we have one life to protect and preserve. And we are brothers. Only then would Nigeria be a model vineyard where life is valued, cherished, and respected. It is a common conversation, misconception, and an optical illusion these days to think or imagine that we are different despite our color, tribe, and nationality. Whose life matters most in Nigeria? The Fulani, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, or other tribes? The response is none of the above. All lives matter. We have a common home, Mother Earth, where we are stewards, not masters, where all lives matter and deserve respect, dignity, equity, responsibility, and justice, echoed by Pope Francis in the encyclical Laudato Si. The land is sticking with the blood of our fellow brothers and sisters, bearing grave consequences and in need of healing by all. This is the right time for national healing, for true dialogue and not haughty militarism, where we shed more blood of our brothers. A time of no defense, a time to admit faults, a time of sincere negotiation to decide how we shall live, like Abraham and Lot in time of dispute. Instead of shedding blood, they went into negotiation. It's a time for our government to know that anyone who owes workers' salary is a murderer and guilty of blood. Sirach chapter 34 from verses 22 to 24. It is also a time for every citizen to know that God will demand a reckoning for the life of his fellow men, for in the image of God has God made man. Genesis chapter 9 from verses 5 to 6. Prophet Isaiah in the first reading pointed out God's disappointment to us, the tenants, as a nation and individual. He expected justice but bloodshed, integrity but only a cry of distress. We can change the narrative in our country, Nigeria, as pointed out by Prophet Isaiah, St. Paul, and the voice of Mother Church and in her teachings about the inherent responsibility we owe to ourselves and the account we must give to God, the owner of the vineyard, by turning back to the Master in love and in penitence, and also in prayers. God, who seem to have lost the sense of the sacred and respect for human life, justice and equity, the foundational cause of shedding the blood of our fellow countrymen and women, come to our aid. The Lord be with you. May the mighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Peace be with you. Father Aloysius Soribe, USOA. Happy Sunday to all.